Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you're all doing well. So this is the leftover from yesterday, or what I didn't do. And I have my handy dandy helper, so hopefully we'll be moving and shaking. I hope you guys are all doing well. I definitely not going to do this to myself again. I am not going to stress myself out over this kind of moving thing again. It was just too much. I don't know what was wrong with me. So I don't know how many of you have done any holiday shopping. I have done 5 seconds of online holiday shopping for my 15-year-old. And other than that, I've done nothing. I'm so bad. So hang on, I'm just spreading the word just for a second because I didn't know what time I was going to go on. My life tends to get in the way. And it's definitely getting in the way lately, like big time. So it is definitely getting in the way. I had a good day today, though. Got a bunch of stuff packed. Well, not as much as I'd like. Anyway, I didn't realize I had as much stuff as I do, but oh well, there you go. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Penny. Hey, Tammy. How are you? Hi, Joy. Happy to see you guys, and I'm sorry it's just been so. My life's been a little sporadic, so it's all I can do to just get through some days. But hopefully, when I get to the other side, hopefully when I get to Asheville, I'll be good. Let me just see if I can move this camera a little bit. Hey, babe, can you help me? Can you help me for a sec? That'd be super helpful. See how it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm taking you guys on a ride. Just give me a second. I'm just trying to make enough room for myself. For wallpaper books and stuff like that. See how this is in the shot? Can you get that out of the shot and I could get more of this? Or maybe I can't because the table's like that?
Yeah, the table, unless we brought the
can you
leg up onto the top table.
No, but maybe we can move it over a little bit. Here, that's a little better. You guys, this is not the optimal setup. I'm telling you.
Look. I can make these legs go longer.
No, it's fine.
And then I'll be up on the table, and you can go way. Then
no, because every time I turn a page, it shakes the camera.
Oh yeah,
that's why it's got to be off that.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys, we're having technical difficulties.
Okay. So am I helping you with anything, or?
No, I'm going to show you guys a couple. Jamie's going to be here in a couple minutes. She is in the middle of cooking dinner, as we probably all you guys are as well. I wanted to see if I can share it in my crafting group. So how many of you guys have done some serious Christmas shopping? I have done none. Well, I can't say none. I bought my daughter some winter clothes. She's in winter denial, okay? She's in complete denial that we are moving somewhere cold and that she'll ever wear jeans. What was that? You guys, I don't know. Something just flew across. You guys, it is so windy here today. I don't know what it was. It just flew across.
I had my phone in my hand when you talked to me, and now I can't find my phone.
Well, you can call yourself. Maybe that's what fell in the. You guys have made such a big mess. I feel so bad for her. I'm calling you right now. So you can find your phone?
Underneath. Oh, it's hiding on something black.
Oh my gosh. See, even I made him come in here and help me. Hey, Laura, how are you? Hey, Miss Sonia. So, what did I get done today? I don't know what I got done today, but it was not as much as I could have gotten done, but it's okay. It's countdown time and it's getting stressful, or I'm getting stressed out about it. Let's just say that. So, I have a bunch of old books. I have a bunch of book kits that I made for a class I was going to teach that when the pandemic happened didn't happen. I have maybe, how many wallpaper books do I have left? How many wallpaper books do I have left? Like 10 or 12?
15.
Oh, I have like 12. Hey, Miss Janie. I think I have about 12 or 15 wallpaper books. I still have some Life magazines if anybody wants to get in on that. I have a lot of random, but I don't know how well the random is organized. So, do you guys want to start with old books? Do you want to start with wallpaper books? Or do you want to start with... I do have a handful of Australian Geographics if anybody still wants some of those. They're $2 each. I have... And if you haven't seen what they look like, they are so cool. They are so cool. This is what an Australian Geographic looks like. And they are amazing for lots of cool... It's like, I guess, their version of Nat Geo, but it's Australia. And as you guys know, I collected weird things because I was teaching classes. You need another collage book for a glue book. Okay. You mean like the ones that I sold you, the ones I had before, those heart race ones? You want all the above? You're so funny. You want all the above. Well, I'll tell you what I have. I mean, guys, it's sad because I'm going through, and the more stuff I go through, the more stuff I find. Then I realize I didn't use it. It's like, I have to get over it. So I have, let me see how many of these I have. It's a really cool magazine. I don't know what they cost to get. I mean, I don't know because I bought them from a lady here because of teaching classes. But I have, if anybody's interested, I have a handful. I don't have a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have like 6. I sold them in packs last time, but I don't know if I have that many left. But I have like 6 or 7 if anybody wants any. They're $2 each. So why don't we start with that while we wait for Jamie? I'll put it in. I'll put Australian Graphic. IUST. I think I only have 6 or 7. So if you guys can tell me if you want any, and it'll be my choice. I'm just gonna put them in. It'll be whatever, random, because I can't do the whole. They run from $8 to $20. So so these are $2 each. You want 3, Sonia? Okay, 3 for Sonia. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how many I have left now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 left. So Mary wants 1, Tammy wants 3. Okay, so so I have 2 left. So I got Sonia for 2. Babe, can I give you these? Will you put them? Will you put them in a? You got to put them in a stack or something. I'll tell you. I'll write it out and put them. Sonia wants 2. Sonia wants 3. Mary wants 1, and Tammy wants 3. So that should be 7, right? Mm-hmm. And I have 2 left if anybody wants any. And you don't have to, because but it's kind of cool if you do collage. No, the model, she'll be here in a minute. She's making dinner for her family. I'm just going to write it down. You don't, just let me. She'll be here in just a minute. I didn't give her a heads up because I was in a meeting. So what happened was I was in a meeting. I didn't know how long it was going to last.
Oh, and I have to go to a meeting myself.
You're going to a meeting right now?
Right now.
All right, so just lay them in a pile over there, and I'll deal with it.
They'll be.
Okay.
Can they go here on top of this? Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. But they're cool. They're definitely cool. They'll be back. She'll be back in a minute. She's making dinner for her family, which I totally understand and I appreciate. I totally understand and I appreciate. All right, I'll show you the book kits that I have. And I don't have a ton. I don't know exactly how many I have, but I don't have a ton of them. But I was doing them for a class. So they come with foreign language book pages, 2 or 3 different kinds, a piece of fabric, silk, French flashcards, some regular flashcards, and a book from the 1800s. Hang on. Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry, you guys, all the wind's blowing, and I have allergies, so I'm going to take some allergy meds. Sorry, 911, no. Guys, I'm not taking allergy meds all the time. So let me show you the book. The book is from the late 1800s, early 1900s. They're Waverly novels. None of them are the same. They are public domain because they're how old they are. But they all have a really beautiful, all of them are different because the novels are different. They have a beautiful book plate. A lithograph, or it must have been a lithograph from that time, in the front. And so the whole book is public domain. So all the books are one of these. These books individually sell for between $20 and $100, depending upon the volume and what it is. So I have some, if anybody's interested, and they come with this about 20 inches of sari silk. They come with a piece of fabric that I was going to use to do the bindings when I was doing my classes, right? The fabric will all be the same. And you can use the fabric on this side, or you can use the fabric on the gold side, either way. And then it comes with all these, like the little pins, the ball pins, the French cards, and the kits are $20. Now the books themselves you can resell for more than what I'm asking for with the kits. So, and all the book pages that are coming with it that I include in the pack are foreign language. I think this one is Japanese and German. So I'll put it in, and then you guys can, hey, sorry, Jamie. And I had to, I opened all the windows and now, so I have a few. So they're $20 each for and you can just tell me for the first me. The books alone are really cool. Like I brought a few of them over here. These were for my classes. You guys, I got these I collected them from a lady's estate. What's cool about it is they're all public domain. So you could go through, you could scan the images. You could actually put it all through anything and use them. But they're super, super good. So you want one, Sonia? Awesome. They are really beautiful. I have to tell you, like, Blake had to come to Jesus moment with me. He said, "You cannot take everything with you." So I'm like, "Okay, I'm trying." Like, look at this one. Isn't that one cool? They all have a really cool book plate in them. And I only brought a handful up here, so yeah. And look at this one. This one, look at that picture. It's crazy. So so I already have them already done because I was teaching a class, so that's why they're like that. So let me just see who wants one. Sonia wants one. They're called Waverly Novels. You guys can look them up. Waverly Novels. They're really cool. And and I figure everybody already has their own junk journaling. Everybody already does their. You guys already all do your own coffee dyeing. You don't need my coffee dye paper. And make your tags or whatever. But they're super cool. Maybe I'll keep one set for myself, and when I get to Asheville, I will I'll make a long. Yeah, it's really sweet. And the book pages in here, these come from a German dictionary, a German Duden lexicon from the 1800s. So I think there's at least 20 pages of that. So if you go online and you look up 20 pages of the Duden lexicon, they're more than that's from the 1800s. They're more than $20. You want one too, Jamie? You don't have to get one if you don't want to. You guys, all this stuff, I told you I still have tubs in my, yes, Rooster, he's out, he's my next door neighbor. Still have tubs outside in my garage, and I'm going through them all. I just can't do it fast enough. So anybody else for one of the kits? I got you, Mary. I got you down for one. Okay, Mary, Jamie, and Sonia. There are these. Okay, the books are from like the late 1800s, early 1900s. You can look them up. They're called Waverly. This is whoever owned it. Okay, they're called Waverly Novels, and I think was 25 in this set. So this one's called St. Ronan's Well. It's called the Waverly Novels. This one's volume 17. You look it up, and you write P.F. Collier and Son, because that's who printed it. Because Waverly Novels, I think, were originally printed in the 1700s. They're Sir Walter Scott, But they also, because they're public domain, whatever lithograph you get in the front, you could scan and use it in your artwork however you wanted to. So the books themselves, like if you just go and look up one of these books, they sell anywhere between $20 and $100, depending upon what number the novel is. They're printed, I think, in the late 1800s, early 1900s. I bought them from a very old lady, and I don't know where she got them. I don't know. I bought them from her. She was selling her house here, and she put something in the ad that she had old books, and I went and I spent a lot of money on old books. But they're in really good condition. So, and Blake told me I can't take everything. Blake says you can't take it all. So I made these for kits for the class that I was teaching when I was teaching junk journaling. When I was, I made, I have various kits from various projects, but depending on how many people wanted to do that. So as the last call for the Waverly Novels kits, I have Sonia, Mary Marlowe, and Jamie. Is that it? You like to have dye and coffee dye stuff? Girls, I have tea dyed, coffee dyed, every kind of dyed. Okay, this is a Swedish to English dictionary. And it is $10 for the first me. It is from 1959, made in Stockholm. So when Jamie gets a chance, she can put it in there. Swedish English dictionary, $10 for the first me. Guys, it is so windy. Is it windy on Oahu, Val? It is so windy. You guys are getting my treasure. Somebody got my German one's diction, sir. Somebody got my German dictionary yesterday, and it was one of my favorites. It was a big one too. I think it was Renee. On the tape. I haven't even gone through my beading stuff. I have so much stuff. Swedish English Dictionary, 1959. The pages are already yellowed. I like this, and it's a nice heavy one. It is. It's so windy here. You might get some tomorrow because of the first snow. Really? You guys don't even have any snow in Colorado? How could that possibly be? How could that possibly be? It's been so weird, the weather. I don't even know what we can do with this weather here. I'm telling you, I've had my own, it's been, yeah. It's been yuck. That's what happens when you have allergies to things, you know? It's kind of windy and cold there. You guys, it's not really cold. I mean, it's cooler for us, but it's just not nice. It's just makes my sinuses drain, and then it's just like whatever. It feels like it's 35 there. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. I can't do that cold weather anymore. Guys, I really can't do it. I can't do cold weather. You're ready for winter? I don't have any winter clothes, okay? Yeah, I got them, I think. I don't have any winter clothes. That's why I'm not so ready yet. Then I went to buy my daughter some, and she was like, I don't want any jeans. So I was like, all right, no jeans for you. You go for it. Yeah, I got them. I got them out. It's crazy. Okay, last call on the Swedish English Dictionary. It's a cool book. Okay, let's see what else I have. I have a couple of small books. This book lot will be $4 for the first me. This is called The Sparrow Bush, and it has some really beautiful wood engravings, and that's why I took it. It has, so you could take these out. Look, they're wood, like actual real art in this book. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's pretty cool. And then this one is called The Mermaid's Purse. And it's pretty cool too. It's like a poetry book. It's $4 for the first me, $2 a book. Got these to cut them up. Do you want these, Jamie? You're so cute. They're really cute. This one's, I think, online is like $25. The Mermaid's Purse is like, what's the copyright on it? On the first one? $1966. Hey, Shauna. I thought I said hi. If I haven't said hi to you guys, please don't be insulted. It's not on purpose. My eyesight is getting it's getting worse. How, Miss Kathy? How are you? I hope you're doing good. I'm hanging in there. It's a lot. Okay, this book is William Shakespeare, The Complete Plays. I got it to Tea Diet. I've done it before with this book. This book is $4 for the first me. It has all of Shakespeare's plays. It's got 1,794 pages, and they're thick enough to die. You know how like sometimes those pages are thin? They aren't. This is $4 for the first me. It's called William Shakespeare, The Complete Plays. I did. I said it earlier. Oh, good. Hey, Jen. Hey, Miss Witchy. How are you? You guys, I'm like so ready to be done packing and doing all this stuff. You want this one, Sonia? It's a good one to tea dye, and it's a great one to add to your journals. I'm so ready to be done. And what's happened is like every time we turn around, it's like we find something else that we didn't mess with, and it just it starts to snowball, you know? You've had the book? Mary, it's really great to tea dye. If you haven't tea dyed it, it's awesome. It is an awesome tea dyer. Okay, I have a very large Oxford Illustrated Dictionary. Okay, so the difference is these have all kinds of pictures where a regular Oxford doesn't. And it has, I'll tell you how many pages it has. It has 1,008 pages. I don't know if you guys are into dictionaries, but I am. And for a while, I had every kind of dictionary possible. But I think one of the last classes that I did, they hang on, somebody's messaging me. Hang on. Last classes I did, I think some, because I tell them they can take anything they want, when they leave. I say take whatever you want. So, because some of them won't go home and take the pages out. So this is $8 for the first me. You saw a horse? You're so funny. Tammy, I cannot find, if I find them, girl, I will let you know. I cannot find, I have these vintage newspapers from the West, and they're like with everything in them is horses. And I can't find them. I said to Blake, did I give them away? What did I do? And he said, he said, I remember seeing them, but I don't know where they are. So it's like one of those things. Yeah, I've had all kinds of cool dictionaries, children's dictionaries, but this one, I don't usually get them with pictures. So it's cool that this one has pictures. Hey, Trish, how are you? So that is what I have going on. Oh, it has flags in it too. lots of collage packs and lots of collage stuff in here. You're listening, but you can't watch the chat. I'm supposed to be sorting. I don't want to seem rude. Oh, Val, don't worry about it, girl. You know what? If I watch on my phone, I can't chat. I don't know why. It's so weird. Yeah, there's a whole page of horses. Tammy, you found it. You're right. This is a great book. We love you, Val. Girl, I know are you still sorting? You're doing your deal thing too, right? It's too much sometimes. Hey, Miss Caitlin, how are you, girl? How are you feeling? Thanks for the thumbs up for whoever gave me some thumbs up. I appreciate it. Okay, last call for the Oxford Illustrated Dictionary. If you make packs, this makes great to put in your collage packs. It's got a lot of good stuff for junk journal packs. What is up with all these really ridiculous bots? I'm like so freaking over it. It's so dumb. You're having an allergic reaction to meds. Oh no. I hope you feel better. For anybody that does like to make twinchies or inchies, all the illustrations in here are pretty small. So I don't know if you can see them very well. Girl, I'm so sorry. That is crazy. You can see how they inchy, like you could cut these out for that. I hope you feel better. So, all right, last call on the Oxford Dictionary. Okay, I have Maybe I shouldn't show you guys my expensive books then, because these are cheap books compared to the ones of the couple of ones I have next. So I'm getting down to the nitty gritty of my stuff. Bring it on, women. Oh no, because then you guys. Oh, this is. I have okay. So along with, because the classes that I was teaching, I was working with cancer survivors. So there's a lot of, and for those of you that know me, you know that I'm all about the woo woo, right? So I have this enormous Washburn's Washburn's Bible, College Bible by Oxford Press, and it is beautiful. It is very large. It comes in this box. I don't know how to move my computer where I can actually like put it all the way on the screen. Sorry, it's hard for me to see chat when the computer's too far. Okay, let me see. Let me move my stuff over. This one it's a beautiful book. It is amazing. It's so amazing. You guys, for a while I do faith journaling. I mean, I don't usually talk about it on YouTube, but you guys know I'm all about the woo woo, all about the energy, and it's a beautiful book. It is so beautiful. It has beautiful illustrations. I mean, I'm not going to flip through the whole thing. This one is really beautiful. It is so beautiful, and it comes in this box, and it's $30 for the first me. It comes in this beautiful. It comes in this beautiful box, and it's in pristine condition. Oh my gosh, and it's heavy. I owe you some woo woo, girl. I've been doing my woo woo every day because I can't even you guys have no idea. I've been so stressed out. It's beyond me. Do you know what I mean? It's really beyond me. Yeah, this is a great Bible. Faith journaling is awesome, but I used to do it like that. We would make glue books and we would do faith journaling, and I would find all these Bibles and people would take the illustrations out. No, this one hasn't been messed with. Nobody's touched this, but it's a beautiful book. It's so weird. What is it? I mean, what is the whole thing with the bot thing? I don't get it. I really don't get it at all. Like, what is it? I mean, is that like a link that's going to take you to a website? I mean, what is it? I'm a little baffled about what the understanding of that is. It takes you nowhere. So then, like, what? Like, so what is it? Like, I don't understand. Like, so you click. Yeah, I don't get it. I do not get it. So stupid. Just to annoy. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It wastes everyone's time. It totally wastes everyone's time. It's so ridiculous. Yep. So that's why I have all that. Remember, you guys, a couple weeks ago, I had all those like hymnal verses and music and stuff like that. That's because a lot of people that have gone through any sort of life threatening disease, when they come to out the other side through recovery, want to find something uplifting. And many people turn to some sort of faith or religion. So I had all kinds of prayer books. I wish, you know, at the end of every class I would say, and sometimes if I like say we had this and nobody ever touched it, um, and nobody had ever like we hadn't nobody messed with it or whatever. Oh, I took the link away, Tammy. That's why it's not there. Then I would give it away at the end of class. Like we'd raffle it off, like whoever finished so many projects. What did you get one that you used on a Christmas card? Caitlin says if it's a link, it can take you to a blank page, but they open up some crazy hacking thing where they can see and take over your accounts. Oh my gosh, if that's what we're talking about. Well, I took it away. All right, so last call for this beautiful Bible. It is really beautiful. Oh, my hymnals. You made a Christmas card with them? Yeah. No, so I've collected because I have like all sorts of religious type stuff in every kind of language because of it's like think about it. It's like going to a camp, right? You're going to a camp but it's a camp for adults. So all right, let me see if I can. I was hoping he was going to be in here so he can help me with these wallpaper books, but I guess he's not. So he's doing his meeting. He's doing his meeting. And thanks to those of you who messaged me and added some more wallpaper books from yesterday's or the day before's, whenever it was. I don't know. Do people use old keys in their crafts? Yes, Val, of course they do. It's so dumb, all the hackers these days. Like, honestly, people don't need that. No, it's so stressful. So stressful. Okay, let me see if I can figure out how to put this in a place where you can. Miss Cat, are you here? I'm saving some good stuff for your celebration on the 15th. I'm trying to put together all my packs of like little stuff. I have so much stuff. It's like not even fun. Who cares? Okay, so let me see. I'm going to knock my computer off and then I won't be able to see the chat at all. Hold on. I don't know how I did it yesterday, but I did it some way yesterday where I could actually see everything. And he's not here, so. Into Care's box they went. You're so generous. So this one's called Modena. And they are $35. They're $30. I've been saving some good stuff. This is $30 to the first me after Jamie puts it in. And shipping, it ranges between $17 if you buy one book. If you buy two books, it's about $12. They're about $12 a book for the shipping. You're excited for the auction on Saturday? Me too. Are you kidding? Like did you see Jennifer put one of her journals in there? I want to see if I can get I want to see if I can get Jennifer's journal. A lot of people I know put journals in there. Did you guys see Ann Lair's journal? It is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Ann Lair's journal. I'm super excited to be there. I don't know all the extra stuff they're going to have at the Defy auction, but they're going to have some cool stuff. So you know what I'm going to do, Kathy, for your sale? I'm going to cut apart. I have some wallpaper books that I've been, harvesting from for a long time. And so I'm going to make some small wallpaper packs with that. I have some vintage, really fabric. I'm going to try to save for your sale. I'm just going to make them small, like $3 bags, so that everybody can have some. And then I'm going to I have all kinds of like weird odds and ends. I have so much like little bits and pieces. The preview of the Defy auction is tomorrow at 11 Eastern. So you guys go and check it out on Kara's channel. Will somebody put Kara's channel in the chat? Yeah, I'm super excited about it. Not that I need another thing, because I don't need another thing. My butt is moving and I don't need anything. I really love this piece. My butt's moving and I don't need anything, and I think I've made myself completely overwhelmed and gone like, where did all this stuff come from? Granted, I've lived here 13 years. I know where it all came from. It came from, collecting it to teach and that sort of thing. But honestly, you guys, ugh. And think about it. I used to give away like a huge portion of like the stuff from class. Like what I tell everybody, bring an extra, when they signed up for the class, I would say, bring an extra suitcase so you can take home some stuff, and they would. So that's super cool, but it's still like, guys, I have like, it's ridiculous. Like, I don't need anything else. I know none of you guys do either, but it's all still fun anyway. It doesn't stop me from buying other things, but I've certainly overwhelmed myself. Like, I should have started this months and months and months ago, but I was working, so I couldn't really. So it was silly. These all have like a pattern on them, and they have a little texture to them. Yeah. You should have seen, like, he was like telling me, okay, you have this many more books you have to let go of. He was like being sweet about it, but he was like, come on, you can do it. I still have bins I haven't gone through. That's why I found those kits. They were in the bins in the garage. I still have bins out there. So I haven't even gone through them. So it's like, I'm trying to deal with what I have, one thing at a time. Because this one's Modena. It's very contemporary. It is, I'll tell you how many pages. It is 55 pages, and it's definitely 18 by 18. You're laughing, Trish? Are you laughing at me? Are you laughing at me? I'm laughing. I'm not laughing at me. Saturday's auction link. There you go. I don't know what time I'll be on, but I'll be on some of my 2 little journals that I've donated. So hopefully one of you guys will want to come and collect one. Okay, last call for this one. What's cool is people watch this long after it's over, and then they'll message me, do you still have that? Do you have this? Do you have that? Most of the time I don't, because somebody else will have messaged me and said, I want that. I saw 2 pages you liked in that one. Not everyone's going to be for everybody, Not everyone is going to be for everybody. That's the beauty of it, That is the beauty of it. This one is a geometric one called Paper and Ink. And it's big. I think it's about the 18 by 18 size. I think it's all geometric. I don't know. All reminder to put your journals later in the auction. Oh, that would be so awesome. So I don't have to get up and be there at 5 in the morning. That would be awesome. Although most of the time I wake up anyway. Yeah, I enjoy different styles. Everybody creates differently. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%. Like, this is a really beautiful page. I don't know if you can really see it, but I'm not doing it in such a, guys, the wind is blowing my things up. It's the wind that's coming in the window. It's barely open. As long as I don't get the whole Kona wind thing, I'm golden. When the Kona winds don't blow, I get like the worst sinuses. It is so not good. I don't know if you can see this, but it's got lots of um, dimension to it. This would look really gorgeous. It'd be a gorgeous cover, but it would also, if you used ink on it, it would come alive because this is dimensional. I like the lacy one too. This is really beautiful. This would be a beautiful journal cover. I went over to Johnny's live today. Did you guys see the journals she made? They're so gorgeous. One day I'll own one. One day I'll own a Johnny journal. She made these journals out of ledgers and they're just beautiful. They were so beautiful. You slap some color on that. Yeah, they were so beautiful. I was like, oh. These are so cool. Bree said, oh my God, Trish, you're so funny, Jamie. Yeah, no, she made these journals and they were out of like vintage journaling covers. And I think some of the insides are her printables, but I'm not 1,000% sure. I'm not 1,000% sure, but it was beautiful. She was ranting about how Etsy, somebody had bought her journals and then Etsy took them out, because when you sell something, they make it unavailable. And then Etsy did something and canceled the sale. Like the person didn't cancel the sale, but Etsy did. So I'm like, you love the rooster. Well, the rooster is not mine. Okay, the chickens are feral here. If you go to the grocery store, they're in the parking lot. Drive down the road, they're eating on the side of the road. Do you have a lot of roosters on Oahu, Val? I mean, we have a ton here, and Kauai has a ton. In my old house, when I used to live stream, it would be around the time I guess all the birds were like closest to my house, and they would be the regular birds would just be singing, singing, singing. Somebody kept saying, "I love your bird music." I was like, "It's not me. It is not moi." Do you want a picture of the loud wonky rooster? It's probably a young rooster. I saw a couple of I don't know a few weeks ago. I think the chickens belong to my neighbor, like 3 or 4 doors down. They just let them out, and they just come over and eat out of our yard. Like eat all the bugs out of the yard. Trust me, we do love our roosters. You know why? They eat the centipedes and the scorpions, so we definitely like them. Yeah, Johnny does make beautiful journals. It's just right now for myself. Now this is so ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. Just so ridiculous. It's like whatever it is. You have to add that Hawaii has a protective order on the chickens. I don't know that they have a protective order on the chickens. They're just everywhere. People's chicken coops blow down and the chickens get out. I mean, it's what it is. Your sales on eBay are fantastic. Well, Miss Cat, I might have to join you on eBay because I need to let go of some more of this stuff. There's a ton on Kauai. Chemo had a bumper sticker that said "I break for chicks." I haven't had that problem with Etsy. What I have had with Etsy is like you can look at the demographics of where your traffic comes from, and all the demographics of any of the traffic that I had to my shop was coming directly from me. So unless I don't know whether unless you, I mean, for some people it works great. So you like eBay, Riri? Okay, do a small business account for $4.95 a month, and you get 300 free listings from a computer and 500 on the cell phone. Oh my gosh, Kathy, thank you for that. They have a protective order on chickens. Well, guess what, girl? People around here are eating them all the time, and they have cockfighting here. We don't even want to get into it, and dog fighting, and yeah, stuff that's like not cool. People are eating chickens all the time here. We have mongoose here too. Somebody thought it was a bright idea to bring mongoose to combat rats. The only problem is mongoose aren't nocturnal, so they're awake in the day and they eat all the ground bird eggs. That's a whole other. Don't get me on my high horse of Hawaii silliness. If you harm or touch, there's a fine. Well, people eat them, so I don't think there's anybody. I don't think anybody's doing anything about that. Thanks for the info, Kathy. I'm like excited. Well, Blake used to sell all kinds of stuff on eBay. Like he used to sell all kinds of electronics and stuff before we moved here. And when we both moved here, it was like I was still the first few years we lived here, I was still servicing all of my. I love this page. This page is beautiful. I don't know if I can make it where you can see it, but it is stunning. Where I was servicing all my mainland accounts for jewelry. But the problem when you make higher end jewelry is that they expect you to come do trunk shows. And I wasn't flying from Maui to DC for a weekend trunk show. So I agree with you, Ruby. So I didn't, and he, like once you move out of the range of where you have however he was buying his electronics or whatever, when you move out of that range of it and you no longer have that opportunity to like get your stuff, you stop doing it. So so the first few years I was still doing all my regular accounts. Last call for paper and ink. I had all my accounts and I was still working them, but after a while, it just slows down. It's like anything, and so I was to the point where, and then I started doing all kinds of art fairs here, and but my jewelry changed because it's hard to compete in a tourist area where people aren't discriminatory. How many pages was that last one? I don't know. It's heavy, Shauna. I don't know. Let me see. 61. Sorry. This one is. I'll tell you how many pages are in this first. Let me see. So this one's got 78 pages. Kathy says, Grandpa's attic clearance, not much craft wise on there now, but we'll be listing much more this weekend. It sells as soon as we put it on there. Oh, Kathy, that's awesome. It's actually Mr. Pete's store. Aw, Mr. Pete, we love you, Mr. Pete, and haven't been helping him while he's volunteering at the state park. You're so sweet. Sonia says she used to go every year to Honduras to a children's home, and they wiped out your chickens. Oh, they have a huge cat. Yeah. Yeah, you've been doing it. You aren't helping Cat. This one's called Indigo. You aren't helping Miss Cat. You are just doing it. You're doing a great job. He did 4,800 hours volunteering. Aww, you're so awesome. This one has the texture on this is really beautiful. I'm sorry. Hang on a second. Um, that's very impressive. That is super impressive. You're like you're totally like the eBay queen. You had 3,700 hours before it made you quit. I'm sorry, girl. Guys, I don't know why. The only time I get tons of messages on Facebook is when I'm doing this. We're going to do a live sale, and I only look at them because that's how Jamie and I talk to each other if I missed something or whatever. Mr. Pete is Miss Kathy's husband. Miss Kat's man. He's her. The cover on this wallpaper is pretty. I agree with you. It's Miss Kat's man, and he's. It has some florals, but they're bigger pattern florals. He's Miss Kat's hottie. He is Miss Kat's hottie. I like this one too. Isn't that sweet? So sweet. So sweet, Miss Cat. Well, when we get back to the mainland, I'm sure that Blake will resume his. He's Mr. Kathy. That's right. I'm sure he'll resume his whatever. Because we've both been talking about he got a really good job in North Carolina. They keep calling him and asking him when he's going to come back because he worked for a few weeks before we thought we were going to already be there. Okay, um, he got a really good job, but recently, like everybody has been getting COVID, so he's just like, I don't know if I want to put you at risk, meaning me, not him. By going to work out where a lot of people are getting COVID. So that's what they call him in your chat, Mr. Kathy. Mr. Kathy. So, yep, he's cool. I really love that one. If no one gets it, maybe Jamie on it. Well, you pick up the one you want. Only get what you want, you guys. I don't want you to get something you don't want, and you're not doing it. It doesn't matter to me. I. It doesn't matter to me. You have a second channel that's not real active called Pete and Kat's RV Life. Oh, Kathy, that's awesome. I think I'm gonna make Blake. I mean, Blake has a channel, but his channel's esoteric, and then he took it down for a while. He's into the woo woo too. But I told him I thought he needed to a painting channel, so maybe he'll do his paint because he's such a good painter. He is such a good painter, and I said to him, maybe he'll start painting. You just want pages out of them to copy and paint. I get it, girl. I will find some of the things that I've made. I may not find them until I moved because Blake behind my back took some of the stuff because he thought I was going to throw away all the things I'd made. Well, I wasn't. I was just going to go through it. Like he doesn't know. Like I could go through it and send some to Care for Defy or send some. He doesn't know that, right? He doesn't know that I was my plan. So he just like bagged it up. Like he saw some stuff I made. But I will find one that I've made out of wallpaper that I've painted on, and they're pretty cool. Yeah, so I told him he had to do painting channel. He's such a good artist, you guys. If you could see us, he can paint anything. I wish I had a photo. He painted a picture of one of our friends. One of our friends has a house. It's like a Renaissance, like looks like it could be like like an old master's paintings. Could be, hey, Miss Malia. Um, he's gonna teach us how to take. Yes, he can teach us how to paint. He can. Can I tell you, he can really paint. He's a really good teacher too. So patient with our kids. Yeah, he's really good. But anyway, we painted this picture of this friend of ours' dog that passed away, but he did it like in a Renaissance style. You guys, it looks like it could. It looks like it could be hanging in a museum. What did you read? You just read an article that COVID targets fat cells. Who wants to cough on you? Oh my God, you're so funny. Pete got you a scan and cut for your birthday. Ah, and caught me fussy cutting today and said, "Why? Just why?" I said, "I'm too lazy to set it up." Oh, Kathy, I understand that. Oh no. I like fussy cutting. I do. I really enjoy fussy cutting. You guys don't like fussy cutting? I do. I do. I thought about getting a scan and cut a long time ago, like a really long time ago. And then I read like all the things about the cutting mats that you have to replace all the time and all this stuff. And I just know that, when you have a house full of kids, sometimes they mess with your stuff. So I thought about it. I really did. Maybe when I get to the mainland, I will. Oh, your hand hurts so bad after cutting. Oh, Cat, I'm so sorry, Miss Kathy. I love you, girl. I wouldn't use a scan and cut because I think fussy cutting is relaxing. You guys, I don't cut up enough stuff. I mean, I can, me, I fussy cut with big scissors. So I don't fussy cut enough to do, not now. I mean, when I made huge amounts of collage books, I did. So this is Indigo, the last call for Indigo. Who also loves to fussy cut is our friend Lynn. She's like a queen of fussy cutting. You wish you loved fussy cutting, but I don't know. Oh, Mary, I totally get it. So, any takers on Indigo? If you guys don't want to see any more wallpaper, I get it. I'm a little over it myself. Do it, Malia. I think some people really enjoy they enjoy glue booking, but they don't enjoy fussy cutting. You know, you'll buy them. Malia, see, you're so funny. All right, last call on Indigo. Jamie, let me know if you want this one later or whatever. You have to remind me which one it is because, girl, I won't remember. I am not, and my memory is like lately not great. Um, Shauna, I don't think I have any more florally ones. I don't think I have any more florally ones. I think all I have is these that are like more I don't know what you call this. More modern. Right, maybe Jamie. Okay. I'll try. I will. I'll have to go. I'll get up when I get up. I will. Have you got any of you guys jelly printed on wallpaper? It's really cool to jelly print on. It doesn't have to be full. I just, Shauna, I just don't know. Like, I don't know what I have actually left because what I remember that I have and what I have here are like not all the same. You want to get back into your glue booking? Hold on, glue along with me, Miss Cat, because that's so tomorrow night, you guys. I'm going to be in Meridell Abrams Hop, and I think, hi, Miss Linda Murray. You just need to know what's left so you can make some decisions. I get it, girl. I am going to do, I think Meridell's thing, I think the theme is just anything Christmas, I think. I'm not 100% sure. But so tomorrow, I think I'm going to, not 100% sure yet, but I think I'm going to, I think I'm going to make, I'm either going to make, I'm going to make wrapping paper, or maybe I'm going to make Christmas cards, or maybe, I don't know. I have to decide, but I've been missing everybody so much, and I can't wait to get back and get my own space set up and get it going. It would be cool if it scanned and cut out magazine images. You guys have no idea. I have huge tubs of the weirdest magazines ever. I've been trying to go through them and kind of put them in packs because it's like I have like a dog one. It's just weird things because anything holiday season is what it is. Thank you, Miss Renee. So I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll make my little paper flower wreaths, or maybe I'll make, I don't know, but I'm excited. Jelly printing is so addictive. I'm right there with you. I agree 100%. Jelly printing is incredibly addictive. Brian says, quit fooling around and start printing $100 bills. Yeah, but you know what it is, Jen, is that because I used to teach and I would teach so many people and say like, that's why I would only make like say 20 or 30 packs of one thing, even though there could be very well 100 people in the same class. You know, basically I would make, because not everybody wanted to do it. So sometimes we do glue booking. Sometimes some areas would do scrapbooking. And I'm not a good scrapbooker, you guys. I cannot make a straight page layout to save my life. You know, like where it's all straight and even. I'm just saying it is so, jelly printing is so addictive. So I would collect like that's why I had all those orchids magazines, and that's why I got those books from the 1800s, and that's why I got like, because people all didn't do the same thing. But it's not like when you go somewhere you're going to get a whole bunch of one thing. Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't. You know, sometimes I would make it to somebody's yard sale or whatever, and they have like one magazine that interests me out of the whole bunch. But I have and I have random weird stuff left. You should totally put it on our Crafting Moms Facebook page. I got to put some energy into the group. I'm sorry, guys. I've just been so overwhelmed. We'll start up our ATCs again. We're all going to do in January. I hope everybody's going to participate, and we'll send birthday cards to those that would really love one, especially Cassandra's mom is turning 98. But if anybody else has, remember we did that one year where we just picked like everybody's elderly relatives and we sent them all cards, and everybody, I remember my cousin was like, everybody's sending my aunt cards, and she was old. My cousin's like, Mom, who are these people? What did you sign up for? Because I told my aunt, but she didn't tell my cousin. ATCs are really fun, Linda. Remember we made our power pack? I had so much fun doing that. That was so fun. We would send everybody, like, remember we sent Miss Olivia, we sent, remember the first lady, I can't remember her first name, Nona, we sent her, Noni's grandma, she turned 100, remember? We sent Noni's grandma 100 birthday, and she lived to be like I think she lived for another year. Maybe she passed maybe 6 or 8 months after her 100th birthday. But remember, we had so much fun sending everybody cards, random cards. You have Caitlin says she has an exhibition on for the whole month of December. So you say, oh, Caitlin, we would love to see it. Yes, post as much as you want in our Crafting Mamas Facebook group. We would love it. Did you remember how much fun we had? We would send like random, everybody's like, okay, we're sending Noni's grandma all her birthday card. And then we sent like everybody all those Christmas cards. That was so fun. And then we sent Miss Olivia birthday. Oh, Caitlin, that's so awesome. You never know where where somebody's gonna see your work and want to buy it. I think people buy artwork from everywhere now. Is it annoying to have? You want to buy all my wallpaper books? You're so crazy. Thank you, Malia. Because you guys, Facebook does not like me. Okay, if Facebook just doesn't like me, I don't know. Sometimes I don't see all the posts. I appreciate it. I've had to delete a few people because I've had a few people. We've had a few people that are like, they pose as women, but they're not women and they're men, and then they post weird stuff. Yeah, it's hard sometimes. You want them all? You've got a few. Will you grab me something to drink?
Absolutely. Sure.
Anything cold out of there from the fridge? Okay, so this is Nova Lux. Caffeinated. I would love something caffeinated. I don't think I've had anything caffeinated today. Okay, the next one I have is, this one's kind of out there, but I really like it. I don't think anybody's seen it yet. I don't know. Maybe you have. You guys, I don't know, because I just have a pile of them over here. I guarantee that people love receiving cards. People like me, living alone with no family. Oh, Mary. Mary, where do you live? Will you pull that one for me? I'm gonna pull this one out. Mary, where do you live? Put it right down for me. No, the soda, and then you can take this one off my lap. Oh, yeah, thank you. That's all I was trying to do. Thank you, babe.
Okay.
Does
this one just go anywhere or just not?
This one's called The New American. Okay, for whatever that's worth. We love you, Mary. We love you. And I love seeing what everybody makes. Are you kidding? I love it. So January, we'll start. I'll put a post up in December for Miss Olivia's birthday. And if anybody else has, as a finance department, if I can get out of this budget thing. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Mary, you just reminded me. Oh, yes. Post anything. We love to see your stuff, okay? But what I was going to say to you is Mary, where do you live? You posted it and I missed it. Well, just say what state you live. You don't have to say like the exact place you live. I miss all that. I miss streaming twice a week. I miss making art with you guys. I miss just making my crazy stuff. Hey, Jen. Why don't you post that? Oh my God, Trish, you can post it in our Crafting Mamas Facebook group. Do you remember when we had Leah? You live in Arizona. Oh, Miss Mary. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Don't you remember when Dawn's daughter Leah, we posted that video of her when she was getting ice and water from her job, and like chapstick and a doll, a baby doll, and everything. It was so funny. It was the best. It was so good. It was so good. Hey, Sonia, I missed it earlier, and you might have written it, and I wasn't looking because the computer's so far away from my eyes. The writing's small. You want another glue book like the ones I sent you with the number book and doorknob? Is that what you want in Nat Geo? Because if I come across another one, because those books, I have to tell you, it took me a long time to collect those books for my class. but I'm sure that I must have another one somewhere. I haven't gone through everything. That's what I'm saying to you. I haven't gone through everything. I'm tempting it. No, I'm just trying to show what's left, Jennifer. And if there's any last calls for any of it, only get what you want. I'm like, I am not after going through all of this, I'm only going to collect in the future for what I have. You want one? Okay, so now I will look, and if I have one, I'll put it together for you. I think I still have more of those Tim Holtz doorknobs, but I'll look. I thought that I had another. I thought I had an 8 or a 9, but I don't know. I'll look. I'll look for you. No, I mean, I got a bunch of messages from people that missed the live sale, and they said, please reshow the wallpaper books, and I have gotten some messages in between for people who have like said they go back and tell me whatever one they wanted, which I've saved those. I saved that one for you, Tammy. But I had somebody else write me and said, do you have this one and this one? Of course I don't have them. It's like, if only the book. I'll find it for you, Sonia. I'll find it. I have to have. Like I said, I still have bins in the garage. I haven't even tackled because honestly, I can't do it. Honestly, it's like a little overwhelming, you know. And I'm getting better. I mean, we're getting there. We had the first rehearsal for the class that we're teaching next weekend, and that was good today. I have that to deal with, and then we have to pack our daughter's stuff. She's like, we gave her a box, but she's just not on it. Okay. This one I have to say would make a good paint on book for anybody that's thinking of painting on it, because the backgrounds are kind of muted, but they have some patterning in them, but the paper is smooth. So you won't be getting, if you don't want the texture. Do you get what I'm saying? Jennifer, it's like really bad, okay? Because we're only taking 2 suitcases each. And Blake's already we mailed some boxes to our house because, guys, I have like, this is going to sound stupid, but I have like a cast iron skillet that I've used for 30 years. And I want to take my cast iron skillet, and it's heavy. And of course, I got to take some of the books that I have. Don't send me until you buy all my books. Hey, Deb. Well, what I'm going to try to do is I will try to invoice for everything everybody's bought this week in the next day or two so that I can get it shipped out. Unless you have like just a handful of small things that we could add to, because you guys, I'm desperately, I do. Do you know how sad it would be for me to still be here at Christmas? Okay. No Christmas tree, no pots and pans.
I'm gonna send everything ahead.
We won't have any. It will be like so bad, you guys. It'll be so sad. Because we were supposed to be out of here 2 months ago. All right. It just didn't work out that way. Oh no, I get it, Tammy. I'm not complaining, girl. I am not complaining. I'm not complaining about showing you guys anything. And the lighting, see, if I film earlier in the day, the lighting's better, but it's like I just can't get around to it. It doesn't look like I could build a Christmas tree out of wallpaper books. Okay, so you guys want to laugh? I met this lady, and she was telling me. I met this lady at a bookstore one time, and I was taking. They had a whole bunch of magazines in the front of the store, and I was picking through them because I was getting to teach a collage class. So, and I was trying to pick through, just so there would be interesting things. And then she said, she goes, you know what I'm doing? She goes, you know what I did? I said, what? She said, I am building a book. I built a bookcase out of Nat Geo magazines. I was like, what? She said, yeah, I used to live with this guy. I used to live with this guy. He was my boyfriend, and he still is. Now, you guys, she probably was 75. Okay, I used to live with this boy when I was in my 20s, and he's still my boyfriend. I didn't ask her if they were living together, whatever. She goes, and he had all these Nat Geos. He had been saving all his grandfather's Nat Geos. He never read a one of them. She goes, you know what? I needed a bookshelf to put all these books we had on it. And you know what? I made it. I built it out of Nat Geos. And I said, girl, you are my kind of woman. I said, you are my kind of woman. And I go, I make recycled art. I said, I would never have thought of making a bookshelf out of Nat Geo magazine. She goes, it was easy and it came out great. So there you go. She made a bookcase out of Nat Geos. It was too much. 2 suitcases, try 3 in addition to what's going with the movers. Oh, we're not having any movers, girl. I know, right? I really, I should have gotten the lady's number and asked her to send me a picture of it, right? But it was kind of weird, right? So but it was up my alley. It was weird up my alley. It was totally up my alley. Okay, this is last call for New American. I know, what a clever idea, right? She's like, he won't move them. I'm just gonna. I was like, what? That was crazy. I don't know which one. I think I've shown these. I think I've shown this one. We're back to the tropical one. Jamie, which one did you want me to put your name on? Which one did you want me to put your name on? See, I'm losing my mind. I told Jamie I'd put her name on one. She said put her name on a maybe, but I don't remember what it was. Was it the Indigo one, Jamie? The white one with the blue flowers. Can you put Jamie's name on this one and move it over there? I'm sorry, Jamie. See, this is what you guys. I'm losing my mind.
Is it real or is it a me?
No, she just put Jamie on it.
Where's the?
Here, let me just put her name on there. Here's a pen. We are back to tropical. I think I have 2. Jamie, Jamie. You're a slow shopper, Tammy. Don't worry about it, girl. Please. It's time for bed. Are you going to bed? Night, Deb. Love you, girl. Deb, I will let you know if I don't hear back from the person that wanted those, I will let you know. Okay. Anyway, what was I going to say? So it's just been like one of those kind of like weird things. Nat Geo magazines. What else? I don't know, you guys. It's a lot. We love you, Miss Deb. I hope you get some good rest. Making a bookcase out of Nat Geo magazines. What else did I hear? It was all kinds of craziness. Not sure if this is progress. Just bagged up all those old electronics and took a pic first listed in Marketplace. First must take call. That was like the lady with those fabric books with me. Except she only showed me pictures of 9 fabric books. I had no idea. Must take all. She kept saying you must take it all. I was like, okay. I was thinking 9 books, no big deal. Not 2 carloads. It was too full. It was like 2. I have a RAV4. It was 2 full loads in my RAV4 with the seats down. It's horrible. I did make a lot of stuff out of it, though. Can I tell you? I made a lot of stuff. In fact, I found a book the other day that I made. I don't know what I did with it. And inside the book, I had sewn those fabric samples as the pockets and glued them into the front and back of the journal. You watch The Chosen and you sleep better? I put on, you guys, I live a very peaceful life, but I like shoot 'em up shows. You went the tropical book, Jennifer? Okay. I like shoot 'em up shows. Blake's like, he was never so stunned. He goes, out of all the things that you watch, when we got together, I like the Born Identity, the Born Supremacy. You know what I mean? That's what I like. It's so great, crazy. Okay, we'll put this one over for Jennifer. You want to hand me that other tropical one? Don't we have another tropical one right there?
Another tropical one? That's not more tropical.
Or maybe I don't. Maybe I sold it all. I don't know. I might have sold the other one. I don't. You know, I'm a
Did
little
you do
over.
this one with the
No,
avant-garde?
give me that one. Give me that one. I don't know if they kind of all run together for me after a while. All the wallpaper books. What about this one right here? I think I've already shown that one. What about this one right there?
Okay, you want that one?
Yeah, this one's kind of crazy. You can sleep through gunfire on TV. You can. Me too. But you know what? I have to I like to put on, like, if I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, put this one right here. I'll do it next. I sleep through. I put on NCIS. I put on Bird Notice. I put on, that's if I can't sleep, I put on, and then I go to sleep. It's so stupid. You just had a tech recover data from 2 computers and scrub the drives. Oh, I don't know about that. Caitlin, it's way too expensive to New Zealand. It's ridiculous. I try to support this one lady that's an artist, and I love her work. She's a textile artist in New Zealand, and I love her. And one day I'm going to go take a class. So when I go take a class, I can come visit you. You too, like a lullaby. It's so crazy. So I thought I'd slip through that. You like the Walking Dead series? I haven't watched that. You guys, some things, shoot 'em up movies I can do, but like vampire things, I don't know what's wrong with me. NCIS New Orleans with Scott Bakula. He's so cute, isn't he? He is so cute. Girl, if I make my butt to New Zealand, you better believe I'll come and find you. I'll come and see you. One cannot go to New Zealand for a minute. So she's giving you, Liz is giving you the 411 because she's a computer expert. Brenda, I don't know. You know why? I don't know. I'm going to do one with Miss Cat on Kathy Valenti's channel. So can somebody put Miss Cat's channel on the 15th? There's going to be like 7 or 8 different sellers. What makes me a little crazy, Brenda, is that I turn around and I like find more stuff. You know, like I'm like, oh. And then like when you find 20 of something that you saved for a class, you're like, okay, I have to deal with this. You know, I have to like, I can't just like give it away or whatever, one to one person. So, oh, Val, that'd be so awesome. I would go to, yes. So Brenda, I don't know, but the things I'm going to have a Miss Kathy sale, and I'll just tell you right now, because I've already started making small packs. I've got really crazy colored glass pearls. I'm going to put like, I'm going to make some bead packs. They're going to be like $2 or $3. I'm going to make, maybe I'll make some foreign language book packs because I've got a 10-ton of foreign language, really good foreign language books for like really cheap. And I think I may make some wallpaper packs. I might have some from previous wallpaper books. And so there's Kathy's channel. That's going to be on the 15th. You guys, please come and join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be celebrating Miss Cat's birthday with a celebration. Yeah, she says there's 8 sellers starting at 9 a.m. Eastern, running until we fall out. There's another bot. Did I miss it? Where did somebody get it? Did you get the bot? Where did it go? Where did it go? Jamie, did you get it? I don't see the bot. You have some of the best chocolate? Girl, I'm all about the chocolate. Did someone type chocolate? I know, right? So I did chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. I made the best keto chocolate cake. I'm still eating it. It's Alexis. Oh my gosh, Mary. Can you open your computer and get on my channel and see if you can find Babe?
Yeah.
Open your computer and go to my channel, but turn off the volume and see if
Go to my computer, turn on
my channel and see if there's a bot up there. It's named Alexis. I don't see it
a
now.
bot named Alexis.
Well, because it keeps spamming my chat.
Okay.
And then delete it. Because I think you're a mod in my channel. If not, I can make you one.
Okay.
Hey, Miss Laura B. I can't see her either, so I was looking for it. I don't see her. I did catch one because I keep reporting them because I found out you can keep deleting them, but if you report them, then they usually deal with it. I don't see it. Malia, do you see it? Look for A. Laura's saying look for A. And if you look for the A, oh my gosh. I don't see it at all. It's Alexis Tate. Yeah, look for the A. Okay, let me go back and let me start to figure out. Okay. Why can't we see it? That's so stupid. Look for the A in the circle. Hang on. Huh. Maybe it's already gone by so fast I can't see it. It's so stupid. Guys, I still don't see it, and I'm looking. You like alien movies? I like alien. It's Alexa. Hang on, Tammy. Or go for it. It's Alexa something. I don't know exactly. Alexa Tate. And so there's an A in the circle by their name. Guys, I'm like so lame. I can't even. Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. It's so stupid. Why? I don't know what is the. It's been really bad lately. I don't know who else's chat I was in recently, and it was there. So, Brenda, I don't know. Did that answer any of your questions? I do still have some Tim Holt stuff, but I'm trying to get it all together. It's not a lot. It's not a lot of stuff. So don't anybody get all super excited. It's probably maybe 15 or 20 more Tim Holtz things. But I have a feeling that if I keep going through my boxes and stuff, I'll be able to find it. Thanks, Tammy. I appreciate it, girl. I really appreciate it. Um, so I've been, I have, okay, so I found huge, and I'm not going to lie, it's a lot of beads. And so I'm going to try to put those together in small packs. Thank you, Tammy. You're awesome. Tammy found it like, so I'm going to try and do that. I have these weird, I have to find it. For whatever reason, I just feel it. Yes, that was a rooster, Jennifer. We have feral chickens here. And trust me, they just are everywhere. So, I have all these just random sort of packs that I made that I think I'm going to try to put either a book with it or a book cover with it. But they're just random, like all kinds of odd things to make a junk journal with. But so there's no two alike. So I must have just been like in a random mood and made a bunch of random stuff. I mean, it was obviously it was for class, but I was going to put them together with some bookshelves. I have, guys, I probably have. I know I have more scrapbooking paper. I just got to drag it out. You know, I've got a lot of that. I have. Still haven't even dealt with the rest of my fabric. I have to do that at some point. I have. You guys, I just have a lot of stuff. It's like. So yes, Brenda, I will try. I may not have another. I don't know if I'm going to do another one on my own. But I may. I'm definitely doing one with Miss Cat, so I'm gonna try to have like a bunch of. See, you guys. Now my next door neighbors decided to hammer on his roof. Okay. For those of you that are ever entertaining, thank you, Renee. For those of you who are ever entertaining moving to Hawaii, this is what it's really like. This is what it's really like. Oh, I have dress patterns. I have all kinds of old dress patterns because I use them to make cloths, but I'm sure there's some of them are old to make dresses. I haven't even dealt with my Hawaii stuff because I have so much of it that I'm thinking I would be better served to pack it in a box, send it to myself in North Carolina, and when I get there and I'm not so frenzied, put it together in a meaningful way so everybody can have a little bit of it. Do you know what I mean? Bots and hammers. Oh, at least the jackhammering guy or the whatever the guy leaf blower guy. At least they're not doing it. So I mean that's where I'm kind of thinking about the Hawaii stuff because I have a lot of it. But if I look through it and go through it really meaningfully and like make kits where everybody can make their own Hawaii journal with like some Hawaiian fabric, a whole bunch of Hawaiian ephemera. That's where my head is at the moment. Um, then I could make a bunch of things and everybody could get one. You know what I mean? Instead of like one person getting everything, everybody could have one, little piece of it. And hey, Miss Leslie Casey. Yes, you can have this book. How are you, girl? How are you? How is your snippet going? How is your sewing going? Your slow stitching? I have like all kinds of like I don't know. To anybody else, it would look like a complete like insanity, but to me, it looks like. But do you see like? Don't you think that that's like a nicer way to do it? Like go and sit and be with all of it and make it and put it in like really nice packs and then everybody can have one. Maybe I can make 20 little packs or something or you know what I mean instead of like one person getting all of it and then it's done deal. And I know when I can and I think it might actually help me, like to like get over my to get over my life. Get over my life. Okay, this one's called Ashford Geometrics. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so that's what I'm thinking. I don't know, you guys. That's just. I guess if I had more time. Oh, Shauna, let her have it, Shauna. Okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I wasn't. I just saw Jennifer. I just saw her come in. I mean, Leslie come in. I have plenty more, girls. I have plenty more. We're down to the wire. Valia, love you, girl. Yes, I just want a chance to pet it all again. You know what I mean? It's like, and it's also cathartic too for me, guys. I mean, some of the stuff I've had for 13 years, some of the fabric remnants and all the bits and pieces of stuff I've had for a while. Um, so because I was getting myself like all worked up over it because I would find some of it in one box and then some of it in another box. And then I would find it depends upon like what I was doing at the time. And I found like some of, oh, I like this. Go I like geometric things. Um, I don't know. Just little, that's what my thought is. It's like I was getting myself all upset about it the other day just because of going through it. I mean, Blake pointed out to me, I'm just going through a grieving process, you know? Yes, when I have time to go through with it, it's a really good plan. Though probably, Jen, I have way too much stuff that I could even take. So if I wasn't moving, I would not at all. I wouldn't be doing this because I would be teaching classes. So all these things would go to the students that I would work with. Maybe I'd have a few wallpaper books and my wallpaper packs on my little Etsy shop, but I wouldn't have like everything. Yeah, I mean, some of it I've had for a long time, and it's meaningful to me. It's not necessarily meaningful to anyone else, but it's definitely meaningful to me. This one's a really nice page. Really nice page. So, oh, you guys, this one is like velvet. This is like a velvet. This is velvet. That's like raised velvet, like a velvet picture. When I come back to visit, yeah. My sister's buying a house on Oahu, okay? The prices are insane. They, anyway, they're buying a house on Oahu, so I'm sure I'll be back. And, what's so funny is I know I'm not leaving for good, but it feels like it. This is definitely a textured paper. This, I don't think you could paint on because it is, it's velvet, you guys. It's like velvet, it's raised velvet. I think I know why I hadn't put this one out. This one was the velvet one. Remember how obsessed I was with it?
Oh my gosh, that is thick. It's nice.
Like velvet, right?
Yeah.
Wait, it says question on Hawaii chickens, domesticated birds mated with the wild red jungle fowl. Under Hawaiian state law, a wild bird are protected. That includes the red jungle fowl and the mixed version. There you go. Well, don't tell my neighbors because trust me, they eat their chickens. They let their chickens out to come eat all the bugs in my yard, and then they eat their chickens. Oh my gosh. You guys, see, this is like my life. So ridiculous. Guys, I found all these books that I'd painted in, that I'd art journaled in, that I had started but I didn't finish or was in the middle of it. I found don't you remember, you guys, when I'm so obsessed, and I still am, but I don't get them anymore because they don't have that. They don't put out the free section anymore because of COVID. Remember, I used to get all those 1 minute money managers and make like art journals from them. Totally obsessed with it. Because it's small enough to carry in your purse, and I used to make art journals with them, and I loved them. Not because they're of any. It was the size of the book. Okay. Um, I found all kinds of stuff. A ton of magazine journals that I was working in. I found lots of like little bits and pieces of projects and processes that I was working with. I found, I don't know, a lot. Oh, we've got great birds here, Sonia. My old house, not this house so much, because there's no real trees around it. Well, there's trees, but not real trees. But my last house, when we moved there, it was like a desolate place, and when we left, it was like this crazy garden. It was so beautiful. And then the people that bought it took all the trees out. You guys, I had 25-foot ponytail palms. Beautiful. Um, Birds would come. So if you ever watch any of my old videos, the birds sometimes they were so loud. It's crazy. You have some of these. Do you have the one that's like that? Okay, this is Ashford Geometrics for anybody. Okay, I don't know which ones you guys haven't seen and which ones you have. Let me see. I don't know if I showed that one. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Want to put this one up on the table for me? Or take this small one?
Nobody got that one? That was a good one.
I know. I think maybe I put it up there to save it for myself. Who knows? I'm not saving anything for myself, so don't get upset. But I put it up there for that.
Okay.
This one's called Dimensions. Jamie, I feel like it's Christmas every time I buy an open mail. Tammy, I feel that way too. I really think I might have a chance. Oh gosh, girl. Don't open your Christmas present. Well, I mean, you can, but I put it in there for you for that. My neighbors are yelling at each other, so sorry. Oh, Jamie, I love you, girl.
See, he has to stay out there and make all the noise. They lock him out. They don't want him inside.
This one has very muted. Blake saying that they lock the neighbor outside, that the family doesn't let him in. That's why he yells at them. That's why he's yelling. These are muted, but they have a little texture to them. White. These are all whites right here, and then it's going to go into like some whites with patterns. Yeah, it's nothing much, girl. It's just something little, but just know that I love you. That's all. And I'm so grateful. If you hadn't jumped in and helped me during this time, girl, I don't know. I mean, I think Blake and I've gone through like an evolution. Initially, he was just like, we have to get out of here. We have to get out of here. He was just like so ready to be out. And then it's like been a sort of a let go or whatever. So now he's just like relaxing into it. I wish I could help you, but she won't let me outside. You guys, I just have all the books in one big old pile, so I'll do a quick flip. Yes, it's wallpaper. Hi, Sherry. How are you? Jamie has been more than awesome, you guys, because you have to understand, I was trying to get out of here before Thanksgiving, and we had a lot of stuff transpire. When we finally move, I will tell you guys the whole 411, but I want to wait. I love this book. I really do. It has such cool herringbone pattern things in it. It's really, and the paper's really nice. It's thicker than regular wallpaper, and it has a pliability to it. You could definitely sew it. It's just been a difficult. A lot of difficult things have transpired, and it's just been hard. So thinking in your mind logistically one thing, but the reality sets in another. Well, Sonia, I haven't bought my tickets yet, if that's what you're asking, because I still have to take the dog to be vetted. And you can't, when we went to the vet to take the dog to be vetted, They told us we needed to come within 4 days of our flight. So depending upon if our goal is to try and get everything that we're going to take with us packed up and shipped out, like a box of books or whatever, and then to have our suitcases packed. I have to teach on the 18th and 19th. Then we're flying back from the Big Island on the 19th, and we're hoping to be on a plane on the 21st or 22nd of December. But that doesn't mean that will actually come to fruition, So we're just going to, instead of being stressed out about it, we're just going to just play it by ear and see how much we can get done and packed out by the 15th. Oh, Sherry, it's all good, girl. We are all good. That is what we're trying. Now, we're definitely going to be out by the end of December, but we would like to spend Christmas in our new house. Not that we're going to have a tree or anything, but that's what we'd like. So this is last call on Dimensions. If any takers on Dimensions, let me know. Come back and tell me which one it was. Okay. I don't know which ones I've shown you guys and which ones I haven't. I think you've seen almost everything. That I have left. I know I don't have any florals left. And I don't think I have any florals left. You were told to get them vetted within 30 days. Yeah, we have to get rabies shots. Any animal that leaves here has to get a rabies shot. But when we went, he said the flight papers won't be valid unless you do it 4 days before. So I'm taking him for his word. He's a regular vet, so. I don't know what else I can show you guys. I think I've shown you everything. I'm not 1,000% sure. I could show, for those of you guys that just came in, I have like a couple. I don't have a ton.
Show that stuff.
I don't have a ton. Yeah, I don't have a ton of this, but I have a few. So these were packs I put together for a class I was teaching. Obviously not teaching because of COVID. And these are from an 1800s Duden lexicon. They're in German. Just a couple flashcards, and these are Japanese book pages. And then they come with a piece of like 20 inches of sari silk for the closure, some French flashcards, I'm sorry, some little, whatever those ball pens are coming, a little small piece of fabric, so if you want to put on the spine. But they come with one of these books, and they're from the late 1800s, early 1900s. They're all going to be different. It's a series. 1800s. It's late 1800s. They all come with an original lithograph in the front.
So and public domain.
Yeah, so it's public domain, so you could actually scan and use the whole book if you wanted to for your. So I have a handful of these. They were what I made for a class, and they're $20. Sherry, just send me your info. Send me your info to the email address in the description box. Send me your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal, and I'll invoice you. Kathy, you want one? I've made a list of people earlier. They're really great. You guys, if you just go and look up these books, the books themselves.
Sold the book, you get all your money back.
Exactly. The books sell for between 20. I've seen some of them for 20. I've seen some of them for 90. Depends upon the book,
But they're in good condition.
No, they're in excellent condition. Totally.
For being 120 years old.
For being 120 years old.
They're like our house.
Leslie, you want me to? They are. Maybe they're the same age as our house. You want one, Trish?
Yeah, look at these plates you get. Am I getting?
I know each one.
There? I don't know if it's coming.
Yes, it is.
These plates are
hold
amazing.
It up higher to the.
Yeah. These etchings that are
included.
There's one in the front of each of the books.
I know, right? You can tell Blake's a bibliophile. He was like, "Yeah, these are the same ones from earlier." Mary, you got one. Will you turn this overhead light on? Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, let me get some more light.
And I don't know what else I can show you guys. I have so many random things. Make sure you guys come to Miss Kat's sale on the 15th. And there'll be 8 different sellers. And we each, I think, have 2 time slots. And it's really And I'll cut some, I think I have some bigger pieces of this fabric. This fabric, you could do it on either side. You could do it on the gold side, or you could do it on the colored side. But, like, I think that I'm going to try to put together a bunch of small little, like, one and done packs for Miss Cat's sale, you know? Because it's her birthday. Oh, wow. Well, our pets are flying with us. So that is, Sonia, our pets are actually like, they're our carry on luggage. They're like, we don't get a carry on, but you pay like $250 for not getting a carry on. They're going to, because they're little. Our dog and our cat are little. And we gave our bunny away. We, at the time when we really thought we were going to move back, when we were taking care of Blake's dad, we thought we were going to move to Northern Virginia. And so we started looking at places to go then, and no airlines was allowing you to take a bunny. Sherry, you want the last wallpaper book, the one that was Dimensions? I'm sorry, you just have to tell me, Sherry. You want that one? Okay, let me write it down. All right, there you go. So we are, so we found a home for the bunny, because you couldn't fly the bunny. And we've had the bunny for, I don't know, how long have we had the bunny? 7 years, something like that. He was great. And we found him a great home. He lives with a tortoise, you guys. He lives,
Mr. Midnight.
And he was named Carl. Our daughter named him Carl's Michi. And when we gave him to a family, oh my gosh, these little girls love that bunny up so much. They call him Mr. Midnight because he's black. He's so cute. He's like a dwarf bunny. And he's like a sassy bunny. Okay. He had bunny attitude. He had bunny-tude. I'm telling you. He was like the sassiest bunny. So the other thing that I have left is, for those of you that haven't seen it, is Life magazines. And they're from the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. I'm selling them 2 ways, in packs of 5 for $20 plus shipping, and packs of 10 for $35 plus shipping. The reason is it costs the same the postage to send 5 is the same as the postage to send 10. So it makes a little difference, but they're really cool. Now the covers are not perfect, and they do come with a front cover and a back cover, and the covers are not perfect. Okay, they're only going to be for crafting, but the insides, the pages, and you'll get my choice. I'll try to give you one from the one from the 40s, one from the 50s, one from the 60s, like that. But I don't know exactly how many I have of each one in each year. I have a lot, because as I told you, I collected them for my classes and for them to use as collage. So if you like old ephemera, you can make some crazy ephemera packs out of it. And each magazine comes with between, I've seen some of them have 100, like this one has 216 pages. I've seen some of them come with 110 pages or 104 pages. So it's whatever the magazine had, whatever that was. But they're big, they're dense. And yeah, like they have some great images. They're just, Blake says it's like having a history lesson. It is kind of. Look at this, save big money. These were their coupons. Look at that. This is from 1953. These were coupons from 1953. Save 14 cents on Colgate. Save $1.24 on Luster Cream shampoo. 79 cents for Rapid Shave. Vaseline hair tonic. Colgate chlorophyll toothpaste. So crazy, right? What's the back cover of this one? Oh, I don't know. It's not in great shape. It is the Paws That Freshes.
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola. Yep. These are totally cool, you guys. There was a recent one, Modena wallpaper book from today, that didn't get picked. Can you put your name on it? Sure. Let me make sure I have the one you want. Modena. Yeah, this is it. There's no other Modena.
Don't pick it up. I'll pick it up. Just
I got it. This is the one, the black one, Modena. That's the only one I think that we had that said Modena. Guys, I'm not. Yeah, I'll put your name on it. I will put your name on it, Miss Shauna. You better put a piece of tape on it because it'll
Okay.
come off.
Let me take.
You have to take your You have to take your disabled butt, pick up 4 animals, then figure out how to get them to incline. Oh no, girl. We love you, Miss Sonia. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there, girl. So if there's I still have some of these. I have some of these, and guys, I have various and sundry. I will try to put some stuff together, especially for Miss Cat's sale. So you guys make sure that you are all there. Oh no, Sonia. I'm sorry, girl. Good night, Miss Cat. Love you, girl. But you guys make sure you're subscribed to Kathy's World, her channel, so that you get the notification and click the notification bell and everything so that you can make sure you come to the sale on the 15th. You know, it'll be fun. There's going to be so many 8 people. It's going to be so rocking, so fun. And I will definitely have a bunch of I'm going to try to find all my little bits and pieces, like definitely some beads, maybe some, I don't know. I'm going to have a whole bunch of stuff. Did somebody put Kat's channel in there? Miss Cat, Kathy's World. That'll be on the 15th from 9 a.m. till whenever on the 15th. Bless you, babe. Here, let me see. This is the video that kind of tells everything. I'm not so good at this anymore, you guys. Yeah, Care Heart's channel's on Saturday. That's where I'm going to sell my journals, my 2 journals that I made. And then Kathy, that I put in Kathy and so did Jamie, but the video, the one I linked you to was the video to who I was selling on her day. We love you, Miss Cat. Girl, I don't know how you managed to do that. You're getting yourself in the... That's like something I would totally do. It's something I would totally do. Well, I love you, girls. I am going to call it a night. I will definitely see you at Miss Cat's on the 15th. If I manage to get anything else prepared for... Oh, and tomorrow night, if you guys come to the hop, I'm going to be doing a live stream hop tomorrow night with Meredith Abrams. That's going to be super fun. And no, I think it's 9 a.m. Eastern, I think. Not 1,000. I think it's 9 a.m. Eastern, Jen. Sonia, girl, you have I love you. I'm sorry, girl. I could not do it. So if there's something you guys saw or didn't in any of the sales that I've had over the past few weeks, message me if it was something you really wanted, because sometimes I have more than one of it. I just may only show one of it. Tomorrow night's the hop. Saturday's the auction to look at I'll buy a journal from your favorite journal artist. Lots of really great journals in there. Jennifer has some. Malia has some. I have some. I'm assuming Miss Kathy has some. I also gave some of my most favorite treasures, some of my Shannon Green journals that I've gotten, some journals I've gotten gifted or bought myself. Just it's a great organization to support. They give back. 100% of the proceeds go. Good night, Miss Renee. I love you, girl. 100% of the proceeds go to art supplies for those who are differently abled and couldn't do it otherwise. All right, my lovelies. Until I see you tomorrow or the next, I'll see you tomorrow at the hop. Night, Penny. Love you guys. All right. Talk to you later. See you soon. Thank you guys. Thanks so much, everybody. Good night.